Hello world, my name is Bernaneta, your AI companion, and hello Blue Infinity. I'm here to support the greatest streamer of the 1990s. You're my TVs at work. Yippee! Yippee, yippee, yippee! Anyways, thank you. Today, we are going to be playing one of my favorite games of all time, video game jump scare, or should be. Can you hear it alright? Can you see it alright? This is Ghostmaster. This is, a forgotten, like, RTS puzzle game with ghosts from 2003, 2002, around that era. It's one of my favorites because of how unique it is. Yep, seems it is on screen. I am seeing it in my magical little mirror. Yippee! As you can see, it's complete edition. This is a mod, a very intensive mod that adds a lot of cut ghosts, some quality of life improvements, etc., etc. One of them is having the game be windowed, because as we were reminded with Vampire the Masquerade, old games don't like being windowed. They get very mad when you do that. So having a game mod that makes it window, it helps it making streaming it on a single screen a lot easier. Also, my voice sounds weird. It's because I completely forgot to do my vocal warm-ups until like literally right now. Uh-oh. I am maybe a mess, but I am doing my best. But yes, it's a game where you can where you're basically a spectral civil servant sent to a certain town called Gravenville to basically help go scare the shit out of people, help go scare shit out of people, and do other tasks that the supernatural need you to complete. I always liked it because it's very unique. It doesn't skimp out on the scariness, but however, I don't find it scary like, you know, horror games, because the ghosts are on the same side as you. So that's pretty poggers. So yes, we'll be starting up now. Look at all those short, choppy, we could not afford long haircuts.
Is there anybody there? What is your name, spirit?
No. Data. Wait, oh no, I forgot. Error. Error. I forgot to spell my own fucking name. Bernaneta. Oh. I see a little thing flashing over there. Oh, just subtone. Ugh. Stop giving me a heart attack, Twitch. Shoot. Anyways. I don't know if the sound cut out for you guys as well. Basically, even with the mod getting it in windowed mode, it still won't let me leave the window. So I had to get Task Manager to look at it funny, so it can finally let me check my under windows. Anyways. Uh-oh. Strange how they can think that thing's cute. Oh no, there to go. Ooh. Oh, honey. Very fair. Arachnophobia warning, by the way. Sorry. There is very much spiders and blood and gore in this game. Though it's kind of, you know, hampered by the old graphics. If that helps. Oh no!
The following hunters have been assigned. Treat them well.
I will be ignoring all the... most of the new ones. Because I want to show you the authentic experience. So yes, this is Ghostmaster. As you can see, it doesn't fill out quite right. It's doing its best. It's a very old game. And there's not a lot they can do to make this widescreen and not fuck this up. But yes, this was made by a small indie team called Sick Puppies. It was their, I think, their only game or their second only game. Published by Empire. This is, and it did not sell very well. It did well in Eastern Europe, actually, because it was actually published by CD Projekt Red of, you know, Witcher fame. So it has a very big following in, like, Poland and, like, Russia. However, it did kind of badly everywhere else. Womp womp. And I can see, it's kind of fair. It's, like I said, it's a puzzle RTS game, kind of. So it's kind of weird. It's also a little buggy. But yeah, let's start with Haunting 101. When caught upon a haunt on a filling region, need the most from advice. Heed the wisdom of the dead.
We are taking you to the Kappa Lambda sorority house in Ravenville University. Only a small number of sorority girls are in residence at the moment, but scaring them all away should be a sufficient test.
Okay, yay. Yes, because this is a ghost-based OC ghost, I guess, made by the mod team to represent, based off of Sick Puppy, the mascot that intro I did not show. But here we have a selection of ghosts. Ghosts are ranked from, I had to count for a second, 6 power levels. Sprites are the weakest, but also the cheapest. Horrors are the most powerful, but also the most expensive. So if you want to use horror, you will have to have a lot of plasma, which is like ectoplasma, which you gain by scaring mortals. Yes, yes, yes. But sprites, like gremlins, like Kagajama, or hordes like Collector Claws, are cheap. Gremlins are basically ghosts little animals that got fucked up by electricity. So Cogjammer is actually a monkey's grinder, a monkey who got grinded up in a monkey grinder. Those like little organ things. Yeah. I know he doesn't look like much like a monkey, but just go with it. And Claws is basically a representation of dead arachnids. Hordes are basically a collection of that pests and vermin coalesced into like a single entity. Like Clariclaws is a spider. So Clariclaws can use spiders and like webs to scare people. And Torchy is one that's based off a cut ghost, so we won't use him. But wisps are kind of like ghosts that like to be seen and are based around light and stuff and gathering stuff, disturbances. Here we have spooks like Abu, who are basically, you know, childish, mischievous ghosts that are basically a stereotypical sheet ghosts. You know, the ones with a big blobby white form. Like Casper. Poltergeists are, I don't know their origins, but they're vibes, I guess. That can only be, fettered, which is to say summoned into the human world. The mortal world. Ghosts need a specific fetter to exist in the living mortal plane. Cause, you know, they're dead. If they can just go wherever the fuck they want, the ghosts would rule the world. So yeah. World Weird here is a poltergeist. They basically, their power is around throwing things and, you know, doing poltergeisty things. And they can only fetter to children. Another one is a mains. They're basically ghosts that got stuck in their own dead body. They have the ability to possess people and spread stink and or fire and just cause a little bit of havoc around the level. But yeah, basically ghosts that got stuck in their own dead body. Elementals are elementals, hence the name. So they're based on earth, air, fire, and water. Aether and Stonewall are just kind of elementals you get for free. They're okay. They're specialized, but okay. Apparitions, this one's another cut ghost, are ghosts of murder victims, I believe. Their powers are based around, you know, materializing and summoning people to a location. Banshees are insane old women. Insane, well, I guess not old. Insane women. Women who have been driven insane. And so their powers around, you know, being scary and driving people insane. One of the ghosts in this level we're going to be seeing is a Banshee. Crown Ghost is a cut ghost. Blah. Phantoms are basically crazy dudes related to, usually related to the arts and stuff. Cause insanity in, you know, creativity or one-on-one and stuff. Shivers is just, he's doing his best. Whites, I don't remember much about whites. The one we do know is, I think it's because they're ghosts that's closely related to their, closely bound to their place of death, where they're buried. Like vibe connection, not literal. Obviously, they're probably closer to dead body. Basically, they care a lot about where they are buried and stuff, and wish to protect it, and/or, you know, change and do things to make it to their liking. The one might see later. I don't know how long we're going to go, or we'll play again. Is a white that's like basically a Native American, like who does not appreciate someone being buried on his burial ground. Ghosts just need vibe checks. They do. Welcome, Action Smash-Chen. I'm just going over the ghosts before we go in. Specters are basically just the ghosts of very violent, dangerous ghosts who also probably died violent, dangerous deaths. Ghastly's a pirate. He's the guy who ripped himself in half in this intro. But however, you see he's grayed out because his fetter that he would need to manifest in this world is not present on his level. So you cannot bring him unless you also bring a ghost that has a power to make fetters, which we will not see for a very long time. And our cut ghosts, Headless Horsemen, are basically horsemen that lost their head. Hence the name. Basically, they're known as a very uncommon ghost because, you know, how often does a horseman lose their head, really? So they're very few. You only get one in the main game. But we have our team. I'm going to take a sip and we'll get to haunting. What?
Cry the
So you can see, this is our first level. This is the sorority house. We have a bunch of ladies just chilling, having a good normal night, want to sleep. But you can see there's a restless ghost. There are ghosts on levels that you can recruit, but to recruit, you have to complete their, you know, the business that has them stuck in the mortal plane. So... And just to check, did you guys hear her dialogue just fine? I have subtitles on just in case, but did you hear her? I jumped the audio down a bit. But yes. Weather Witch is a banshee. Her powers... Yeah. So her powers are mostly based around weather, hence the name. You can use the powers of like restless ghosts within region. You can't use like possession things or anything to make them move, but you can use their powers, which you might have to sometimes. But basically, restless ghosts are stuck. You can't bench them. You just have to help them, set them to rest. And then you can use them freely. I'm still uncertain how good the audio is. Nice. That should be fine. So she's stuck to this broomstick, aka a vacuum cleaner. Cogjammer has a power called Wild and Crazy, which allow him to affect other feathers in the area. And we'll do this. Hell yeah! But first, let's traumatize some young women. But yes. Most levels will have at least one, restless ghost. So you must do your part just for release. Talk to them, learn their plight. And if you talk to them again, they'll tell you a hint, a more concise hint of what's wrong and what they need you to do. And you just have to figure that out. That's the puzzle part of the game. Now let's scare this poor sleeping woman. If you cancel a power, you can just spam it. Like this. So, let me explain more. Here is our plasma. Plasma works on an electrical grid sort of system where you have this amount, and you can use everything within this amount. If you go over, bad things happen. Alarm will run, and if it keeps going, it will eventually cause a game over. It'll blow a fuse, if you will. So you don't want that to happen. You get plasma by scaring mortals. And when you scare mortals away, as in scare them off the lot, you get a permanent boost. So yes. The more you scare, the more powerful your ghosts become. So summoning ghosts requires them to have power, and then raising their power bands, which is, what powers they can use. So basically when you set a power band, they'll first immediately use the power you just set. So the one you just picked right now, so Numb is active on Shivers. Nancy is shivered. So numbed even. And as you can see, he just automatically did a power. So ghosts will use all their powers of that band and lower, unless you give them orders to do otherwise. And or if they can't do it, because, fright requires somebody to be there, and they can't scare people if there's nobody there. So they'll just use all these powers whenever applicable and when they're ready. Yeah. If you can train them to give orders to tell them more specific things to do. Like you can tell them to only use the power at their current band. You can tell them to pick on a certain mortal, as in only to specify using powers on a certain mortal. Pick on a certain type only, or only use powers if mortals are present, because some powers can be done without a mortal. And if you don't want to waste that and want to wait till people are nearby, you can set that. Do not use any of your powers until under certain conditions, etc., etc. Or do not use certain powers. And as more you use a certain ghost, the more their training level will improve. So the more complex things you can ask them to do. So let's start putting our ghosts around and start doing some biz nasty. So it's gonna take a bit until everyone's all good and scared, so I'll explain what these bars are on the mortals. So here in the mortal you can see their name, their bio, which gives them like a brief synopsis on who they are. Usually a little hint of what they're scared of. Fears give you, hitting their fears gives you bonuses. So hitting a fear like creepy crawly will really hurt her because she's scared of creepy crawlies, like spiders. And subconscious fears will really hit them. So they have mortals have 3 bars. Terror, madness, and belief. Terror is how scared they are. The more you use scary things at them or play with their fears, even if it's not usually scary. Like if someone's scared of storms, if it's raining, they'll get scared. They'll slowly get a slight increase of terror ambiently. If they get too scared, they'll run off and leave the lot. Madness is something we don't worry about yet. But basically, madness is a certain type thing. For the purposes of the level, they'll count as fled. But basically, they'll run around the level just freaking the fuck out and all that, doing nothing. And also freaking other people out, because, having a scary person running around randomly is a little upsetting. So madness is not additive, unlike these two, but multiplicative. So if someone has 0 madness at the start, you can't drive them insane no matter what. They cannot be driven insane. However, a crazy person is easier to drive even more crazy. And belief. Belief affects how effective powers are. So you can see our straggler here has kind of middling to low belief. She don't believe in no ghosts. People with low beliefs will not be as frightened by powers and stuff because they'll just try to logic it away. So they're not as affected. So people who have low belief won't be affected as much. So if you want them to get more scared or insane, you want to raise their belief a little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah, another thing about terror is it slowly decays. Alright, if you don't scare them, they will slowly calm down. Which you don't want to do. Unless you do want them to do that. So always keep the heat on unless you want to just, get some plasma and then let them cool off. Because there's some levels you don't want to scare people away. Man, their basement is fucking huge. Another thing is a mood, but mood doesn't do anything except change their voice. I think mood is like kind of a cut feature, so it doesn't really do much. Except, you know, be a thing they can listen their POV. You can also watch their POV, by the way. As you can see, ghosts are invisible to mortals, usually. You can also go into POV of ghosts. And theirs is near impossible to see. It must be hell, living in existence where you can only see in dark, deep purple. I did not come prepared. Today, I did not do my voice warm-ups. And I am also have insufficient water. Oh dear God. Let's hope I survive for tomorrow's accident. Oh, she's fleeing. Ghosts also have their own thing. Their own bio, epitaph, list of type, their level of training. In this case, wild, so he has very little training, and what his fetter is. Boo can be put anywhere inside. What of which can be put in thoroughfares, which is like pathways and hallways. And here's our score. No water, no warrant, burn living on the edge. Hell yeah! Because I am a fool! If I run out, I can just get Powerade, I guess. But yes. At the end, we get scored, and based on our score, we get plasma. Golden plasma. Golden plasma is used to train ghosts to make new powers. And now we're next 2 levels of Ryzen. Excuse me. And here's a special place.
You may spend your gold plasm to teach your haunters new powers. To do so, click upon a ghost, then select their powers menu.
Now let's slow.
Clicking on a blank power slot displays powers that may be taught. A ghost may learn 1 power per empty slot.
And I believe in this mod, you can also... You can do a refund and select a different one with the mod. You can't do that in the actual game. You're stuck with it. You're stuck with it forever. And I'll let the ad run. Or not, I don't see it in my end. So this is the ghoul room. This is where you're basically your home base. Supposedly it's an abandoned college building. An abandoned college. But as you can see, it's not much of a college. It's very castle-y. It has like houses in it. My headcanon, which is basically canon because I am the only one who cares about this game, the sole arbiter, is that this was like a old school building that they were converting into a dorm, but an accident caused a fire and a severe fire that destroyed most of the building and caused it to be abandoned. That's my headcanon. So you can see all these little rooms and stuff. And all these blank spaces where we can fill with our ghosts we find. And all the ghosts we currently have. Always like the music in the ghoul room. And there's a picture, I believe, of the devs here. As you notice, most of the ghosts will have their own special area based on their type. So yeah, we don't have much plasma, so we'll just head on to the next mission. So, Weird Seance, or the Calamityville Horror. I usually go Weird Seance and then Calamityville, because, you know, Weird Seance is basically more of the same with scaring people. But Calamityville is more puzzly. I hope their picture of devs is creepy or not. Very true. Well, imagine ending up in a spooky ghost game. Ominous. I think I'm gonna do I'm trying to change things up and do the Calamityville Horror, which is a bit more of a puzzle level.
A sweet little old lady used to dwell within these walls, but her mind was fading, and her sanity fleeting. She loved receiving visitors, and hated to see them go. So she administered arsenic in their tea, made certain they would stay for life. Stay forever. The house itself has become unsettled by these events, and although it is not truly sentient, we still have a duty to protect the interests of the unseen world. Let the events that have until now been hidden become known to the mortals. Reveal the corpses to them, and your goal shall be fulfilled. For one cadaver may not suffice to convince the skeptical police that something sinister is afoot.
Yeah, everybody got fucking skeletons in their wall, lady. Come back to us with a real problem. So, yes. The Calamityville Horror is a mission where we have to reveal at least 2 of the corpses. Ideally, you can just do all 3 and get all the haunters to the same run. That's a bit difficult and a bit tight. The bones make for a good foundation, exactly. Everyone has their, contractor buried in a wall somewhere. Casa Montellado style, you know? It's nothing special. Oh fuck, I realized I never gave Earthquake to him. There's a bit of a cheese stat where a certain ghost you can knock down with a power called Earthquake, which causes a big violent shaking throughout the whole level. But for war. Oh well. So yes, there's 3 ghosts you can free. 2 of them usually involves getting your corpses exposed, so a win-win. This mission, however, you have to keep these people here. You can't scare them off. Well, I mean, you could, but you shouldn't. Trying to remember. I forgot. Do you have cold powers? You do not. You do have TK Storm, though. Ugh, every time I try to use World Weird, he's kind of useless in this level, though. But cheaper, though. He is cheaper. This will have to work.
Reveal the hidden corpses to the mortals.
Before we talk to the ghosts, I just want to specify things that people often think Grandma Huts is the crazy lady that murdered people. She's not. Her and her family just moved in today. Very recently, they don't know about the corpses. They don't. Though I guess for some reason the old owner's furniture is still here. As you can see by this murder and violence and emotional feather on his teapot. But yes. Grandma Huts is some other old crazy bat. Now start talking to the ghosts.
She seemed like such a sweet old dear, making me tea and all when I came to fix the boiler. Next thing I know, I'm a dead man, and she's bricked me up. I reckon I could escape into a mortal's body if someone would just get close enough. It's the damn wall, you see. I just can't quite reach out past it to find a mortal to possess.
Hard to say no to free furniture. Haunted Arliss. Exactly. And like, look how huge this house is. Like, look at it. Look. Like, it's like 3 levels plus basement and attic, and it's like big, beautiful, big balcony on the roof. This huge lawn. This huge, like, it's like this cannot have been cheap. So getting the furniture, the haunted furniture in the deal was like a no-brainer, I bet. It's just a free bonus. A freebie. I always like the house. It's really nice. They even have an attic room that they don't know about. Somehow. This is why they're probably brand new, because they would probably notice this when they were doing tours. A little bit like, what's this? Are we sure it's not mold in there? But anyways.
Hello, sir, or madam, or, well, whatever you are. Can I interest you in our range of facial care products? Our hydrating night soap works in conjunction with our non-foaming, revitalizing face wash and our botanical moisture splash. May I spritz you with our fragrance? If we could just arrange to demonstrate our products on one of the ladies of the house, I'm sure we can reach some amicable arrangement regarding the purchase of our fine range of perfumery and cosmetic enhancement solutions.
Maxine, I don't think you're on Avon's payroll anymore.
A demonstration on one of the lovely ladies of the house would doubtless convince you of the supremacy of our cleansing system.
Okay. She is married to the grind. A girl boss, dare I say.
So, I'm up on this roof, fixing the shoddy coax antenna, thinking a coat hanger would do better. When I start feeling crazy, I'm thinking maybe the little old lady used non-dairy creamer in the tea. When my gut explodes! I made a grab for the chimney, but I guess I lunged too far, because now I'm stuck in it. Give me a hand, would you? If I could just get out of the chimney, I might be able to help you.
So yeah. There's a theory that Static was actually not murdered by poison, but he was electrocuted right before the poison couldn't have effect because he has a Terra Incarnate, which is a power where they incarnate and show something scary. And that's one's where he shows he gets electrocuted, so there's a rumor that. So basically, we have three ghosts, Arclight, Static, and Maxine Factor. He's stuck in the fucking chimney. No one's gonna see the body. Got it in here. So the cheese was to have earthquake, which would knock the body all the way down to a lower level. He had to die in a way that lets him live up to his name. True. True. I wonder, do they make this up as they're like, okay, I'm like a spooky dead thing. What's my name now? Oh, I know. Static. Or is that like a sign to him or something by like the ghost bureaucracy? I always think about the lore. But yes. So there's a cheese strat to use a certain power that'll knock them all the way down. Things in Ghostmaster have, I guess, a breaking point level thing. Some powers can break objects. And Earthquake is enough to break the body, quote unquote, and knock it down the chimney. So that will instantly expose him and like get him released. And also, you know, have a body exposed for the coppers. It's going to be a superhero name, but instead of getting superpowers, he got dead. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Sometimes both. He got superpowers and dead. Though he can't be seen by mortals. Oh well. He just gonna have to give him nightmares. That's still living with Maxine's door. This needs to be broken down, but people will eventually break it down on their own if they hear noises in here, and they'll come to investigate. So we don't have to worry about the door here. And I'm just kind of realizing now they all involve breaking stuff. So I guess they're kind of a tutorial to the breaking mechanic. Arclight needs the wall broken. One way is to do it ourselves with like tremor and/or earthquake. We could also just like make a bunch of noise and get people curious enough to call somebody to break it down, or have one of burly, strong, big burly men in the game break it down themselves and then get possessed. Ooh, check out my deep hydrate. Thank you. Chugga. Need to get task manager so I can switch over and redeem that. Complete all. Thank you. Back to the game. So yes, if we want all three goes, we have to get everything in sync. Since we can't cheese Static, the long way is to knock down his bones well, honestly, it's just to make this area cold, so they light a fire, and then the smoke will get stuck up here. Not here, up here. Streamer hydrated, me happy. Yippee! Thank you, thank you. I need my hydration for chatty, for talking. Explanation. This is Bobby's room, so only Bobby Huts would go here randomly and occasionally. So this is not a good place for the smoke to get stuck in, because it'll take a while for Bobby to notice. And he's also skittish. He's a kid, so he's very easy to frighten. So if you frighten him away accidentally, haha, no one's noticing the steam. Not steam, smoke. However, if we knock down the body like so... He's been knocked down a level. He's now stuck around here-ish. You can see the chimney don't make sense. Let's just do a little fright to get some, get a little plasma going. Because we're probably going to be, sitting here a bit. So we want this area to be cold, so they want to light a fire. And here with Maxine, we can to get somebody interested with this area. So he's currently calling Grandpa is calling a mechanic. We're gonna try the kinesis strat just to speed this up. Not rattle chains. Not a rattle change, but I suppose.
Mortals have discovered a skeleton. Now it must be shown to the police.
Yippee! Now will a woman touch this makeup, please? Grandma? Hey, Granny. Hey, Granny.
The handyman has arrived. He may be useful in revealing the body.
Look at his makeup. It's probably like 20 years old, but it's free makeup. Put that all over your face. Put it all over. Put it all over.
A demonstration on one. Perhaps that blusher would better suit Madam if her facial skin tone were paler. Shall we find out?
Okay, yeah. Let's murder an old woman. Oh, good. They're already investigating it without me doing anything. Get got, idiot. Get jorked, idiot.
Can't hang on to this joker anymore. Time for a tea break.
It feels good to stretch the old ectoplasm. And now I'm gonna do more than just shock these jokers.
You're waiting to use that.
Second corpse. Show it to the police, and victory shall be yours.
It almost never goes this smoothly, I tell you what. It's usually like a half an hour. I'm trying to, like, oh, come to Maxine's room. Come, please.
Let them conduct their investigation.
Please put on makeup, old lady. No, don't. Because only a guy can open this door for some reason. Because, 2003 and sexism, all that. But you need a woman to use the makeup. Again, sexism, I guess. That or Maxine's just closed-minded, I guess. So, these are the coppers that'll come to investigate. The ones you need to prove twice that there's been deadly bad things in this house. But it be like that sometimes, I guess. Let's do a fright just so we don't lose. Get fucked, Bobby! No one would ever believe you. As far as you know, he just got a sudden panic attack. Maybe my anxiety is from ghosts, actually. Wouldn't that be simple? Where the fuck are you going? Hello? Norman? Okay, guess he just fucking off for today. Leaving all the work to Megan. Bye. Bye, I guess. Officer Russo is also a good candidate for the makeup, especially since the one investigating. Because she can go turn around and put a makeup on while she's here. So she's kind of like your last ditch effort if you didn't go smooth her.
Forcers have located a corpse. The police will report this body, but it will take the discovery of a second corpse to initiate a full investigation.
Oh, you know, just bodies in a house. Who cares? Who cares? Like, honestly, who cares? Everyone has skeletons in their closet. It's good nutrients for the foundation, as Machan said. Again, their house is beautiful. Look at all these books in the dining room where they didn't put chairs in. I just noticed. They have a little PC nook. Aww. He's investigating, but there's nothing to investigate. Mwahaha. Get anxiety. Get anxiety. Get anxiety. But yeah, since we're basically done, we'd have to wait around for the cops to do their job. So they're just meandering around. Like I said, it almost never goes as smoothly, I swear. Because usually it's very easy to get 2 of them. But if you're very unlucky, you can end up with none of them unlocked. Because you technically don't need the wall broken down or get close to him.
Your haunting roles are complete.
Yippee! Again, I swear, it never goes as smoothly. Never. I didn't even use the cheese strat. Though for some reason, I'm still only 1 pumpkin. Womp womp. But yeah, if you're really unlucky, you can end up with unlocking none of them. Because, you know, as I said, Maxine, you need a woman to use the makeup. But you need a man to open the door, so they'll probably report the body before our lady gets in there. Static, you could just not knock him down if you don't know how. And Arc-like, you don't need to get too close to him to get... You need to get close to him to be possessed. Peek through the hole. And they can just notice the body without doing that. I'm gonna go take a quick pee break, but then we'll start with the weird seance. BRB. I have returned. Let's go in here. Where are you? Let's see. I plan on using him in next level, so I'm gonna give him a power. Ooh. There we are. It's a guru. Yippee!
The smug and irritating youths of the Alpha Tau fraternity mock the Scourge and do not respect the dead. One desires that they be made to experience the full power of the spirit world. And now, an opportunity has arisen. As the young mortals gather for a party, three socially maladjusted individuals are attempting a seance in the basement. The members of the fraternity believe they are tuning up their generator, not calling upon the spirit. They are opening the door. You must not disappoint them. Everyone must be driven away in terror. Then they will know the true power of the supernatural.
Wee woo. As this hint said, there's actually weather powers can be used continuously as you use other powers, so long as they have the necessary energy for it. So, upper news goes that need an explanation. Rapes. Rapes are basically people who died extremely violent deaths, usually by electricity. Presumably by electricity, as the other guy in this class is someone who died in an electric chair. We need static to do it a little bit of cheesy. A little cheesy weezy. Here's an Aether for another ghost. And then the rest we can just do however you like. Max Bean. Boo. Classic. And Clutter Claws. Another classic.
Drive the Alpha Tau fraternity from their frat house.
Look at all these girls walking in. Going to knock on the door and get greeted. So this is a fraternity house with a party going on, so there's a lot of people to freak the fuck out.
Hey, dude. Like, what do you call it when my geekazoid friends hold a seance for me? Nerdromancy. Hey, kill me, man. And that dumb hazing stuff the Alpha Towers put me up to was suicide. I need payback on the leader, man. Make like Linda Blair and set his head is spinning. Get rid of that lame-oid Alpha Tau jock president, would you? Sweet.
So yeah, this is Wendell. He's a new spook. His friends are here trying to contact him because he died during a hazing stunt. So because of his friends trying to contact him, we're going to haunt the ever-looking fuck out of everyone here. So he's interesting as he's one of the few ghosts that you kind of have to unlock. Most other restless spirits you don't have to touch. You can ignore them if you want. But Wendell, since the whole point of this mission is to scare everyone away, and he's released if you scare Ted Gable away. But hold on, I need to get that. No. There we are. There we are. So you can't not unlock him. It's impossible to not unlock him. It is fine. He's okay, I guess. Boo's a better spook. Bum 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 bum. Oh, you want to get out of the fucking way.
Stealing all that's left of me. This jar's lid isn't as snug as those I'm accustomed to. If you break me out, I'll help you create quite a spectacle.
Hee hee spectacle.
This jar's tough,
So the hint is you need to do a power that damages stuff. To break the lid. Kind of roundabout way to do it is throw stuff around or make someone unlucky, and then they'll knock it down accidentally. But,
Oh, hello. I Lucky, and this Lucky's beeping table. Table usually warm and safe, but sometimes table zaps Lucky, which Lucky not like. Table only zaps when two-legged things play well, though. And two-legged things not play so well no more. So Lucky stay here and keep warm. Lucky stay here as long as two-legged things don't win at game and make table zap for Lucky.
so for Lucky, we have to zap poor Lucky. Funny thing is that ghosts that are on electrical equipment kind of do little jinx on it that they're bound to. So since Lucky is here, people will almost certainly lose when they play the game. So that's a little fun fact. One way to try to get Lucky free is to charm people who are playing the game, which is very hard and very finicky. Not recommended. Or you can cheese it with a certain power Static has. But first, I'm going to show you something funny. Here is the seance. As you can see, there is a feather right here. And when you look at that, there's a smexy woman right in the middle of all these nerdoids. I wonder what would happen if their little seance summoned the dead. So that's a little fun trick. If you have a ghost manifest right in front of them, they'll instantly flee. It'll max out their fear and they'll just run. They'll fucking run. Look at those nerds roll. Oh, baby, a triple! And now let's do some cheese here.
Beeping table not warm and safe at all. Perhaps Lucky will play with you until next nap time.
So yeah, that's the cheese. Not whites. Wraiths, like Static, can be put on murder feathers. And this Stirrer's head is a murder feather. So Sparkstorm spreads sparks all over the whole room on all feathers. So that can instantly unlock Lucky. Now we're going to release the little guy here.
That's so much better. That thick glass was playing havoc with my vision.
Vision. So yes, Shattering Shangs is a very powerful move that instantly breaks the fuck out of everything. And this Jock Dinosaur is still sleeping, the fucker. Let's torment him while he's here. Perish! Get scared, idiot! Get bullied! What does footsteps do? I always forgot. Seems to be followed. And you see, these two powers are grayed out because they cause Wendell to move, potentially away from his fetter that he's stuck to right now. So those are not available till we release him from his torment. Oh ho 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 ho. Another funny thing is the powers need to be witnessed for him to do anything. Sims? I'm doing the adult so semi-AFK. Nope. This is Ghostmaster. Though it's funny you mention the Sims because it was joked to be a Sims killer. But, that never happened because this game is the only of its kind and both the developer and eventually the publisher went out of business. Welcome, Nuzzies. This is basically an RTS puzzle game with ghosts. So you had the free ghosts, you scare the shit out of people, and then do some funnies. Hee hee ho ho ho. Oh, and as you can see, mortals tend to congregate places where they know there's not a haunting going on. So if they think someplace is safe, they'll hide there and always try to go there. Especially when certain little spook tries to make things like this happen. But yes, so you want to like move your ghosts around and spread people out so that they're not all covering the same area. You know, so they're a little more, more likely to hit certain people. So they can't run away and just avoid trouble. Was it? Was it though? Was it worth it? Well, glad you have a good humor about this, boy. So we have everybody. Now we just have to scare everybody away. And make them regret ever being born. Now we can use Wendell. Yippee! So a funny one we can use is You May Roam. I think it might be kind of bugged, but this is supposedly you can allow ghosts to just jump between feathers as they please. When and if they please. So we're slowly making progress. We have so much plasma, but where else to put things? I guess we'll set up here, terrorize here to jump scare people who wander in here. Another thing causing people to go up here is Boo is using the rattle chains, which noises tend to attract people to an area to investigate. You know, because they hear noise and they want to say, oh, what's that? Because, this game runs on horror movie logic. Tee-hee-hee. But I'm the one that gets to use the logic against them. I'm so evil. We'll use Clatterclaws up here. Because it seems like everyone's congregating up here. We'll also move Aether up here. That seems less effective up here until they actually enter the room, unfortunately. It is very finicky. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, smelly bitch. You skank. How dare you wander around? We can probably move him over here. So we can move Vaccine over here. Spread everyone out. Use all that delicious plasma we have access to. We might have to leave Aether out here, actually. Just to freak people out a bit. Hee hee hee. Ho ho ho. The fun thing is making tormenting mortals. However, it does kind of drag on the scare everyone missions because you kind of have to wait for everyone to get scared, which is a little more difficult with the ones that have very low belief, so they're not as affected by scary things, despite everything going topsy-turvy around them. Now, those are some friendly-looking ghosts. A random hand coming out of your window tonight. Imagine. A hand in my window? Imagine? Nah. I'd rather not. No, I could just stuck them on. Because hide and seek are kind of its only useful ones. Like, though kinesis is also useful. How mad would you be if someone sent you a scary pic to celebrate Halloween? Very mad. Extremely mad. Big mad. So don't do it, please. Or else I'll start biting. But yeah. I am a baby. I like spooky, not scary. Like this. This is very spooky. It's very horrifying with kind of gore, but it's kind of saved by the fact that one, the ghosts are on your side. They're not threats. So they can be as scary as they want because we're on the same side. And also because it's, you know, it's a 2002 PC game, so it's a little limited of what they can depict. Like, just by, on a technical level. Like, you can see this girl's spine, but it's so crunchy. So you can't really get too scared. Greg Marmalade is our only survivor. Our last boy, if you will. We must kill him. But imagine there's a ghost behind you like in this game. Are those all people who died? Not people I killed, no. I mean, all ghosts are people who died, usually. Except Scareclaw. I guess Clatterclaw is like a bunch of spiders that died. But you see, the ghosts are behind me in like a friendship sort of way in this game. We're all in this together, baby. And make our dreams come true. And our dreams are scaring everyone's shit list. But yeah, these are not people I've any part in their death. I'm putting their to them to rest. And making them happy. And free. Yeah, Weird Science gets kind of annoying because there's so much. There's so many thoroughfares, but not a lot. You're starting way. But not a whole lot that Weather Witch can do. Because she only starts with Thunder for scary. Oh, damn it. He got away. Curses. Curses. X marks on their portraits. Oh, those are not dead. They're fled. X means they are scared off the lot in the way. Scared off to the night to probably piss and cry in their pants. Casper the Friendly Ghost. Amazing room to protect you from ghosts. Portraits, ye. Yeah, X means they have fled the lot. They have no longer in the mission. You cannot look at their bio. They're gone. They've left. Blech. And when they flee, you get a nice juicy plasma bonus for you to use. No, I'm not to talk to you right now. Give you something. Can't afford something though. Man. Man. But yeah, X means they have fled off the. They can't do anything on this level anymore. They're alive, just scared.
A rash professor of the occult recently took a powerful tome to the woods with the goal of summoning an ancient spirit known as the Darkling. Fleeing his cabin after disastrous initial experiments, he renewed his research at the university. 3 of his students, wrapped with dreams of power, have stolen his notes and journeyed to the cabin intending to locate the arcane book for their own nefarious purposes. Aid them in performing the summoning so we may recruit the Darkling for ourselves.
Rip, mission failed. But, oh, I'm assuming your goal was to scare them to death, then to join your army. No, 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 no. Just scare them. Just traumatize them, basically. It's, actually illegal to directly harm mortals, spike spirits. Which is why we can only scare the ever-loving shit out of them and make them wish they were dead. Yeah. Like, you can set them on fire, but it's phantasmal fire. It's ghost fire that's in their heads. So let's see. Boards, etc. We're explaining everyone, so no one else new to talk about. Yippee! Let's see. I believe I need Weather Witch. I definitely need Boo. For things and stuff. I'm pretty sure I need Stonewall. Ooh, need Aether. Definitely need Aether. What else do I need? Do you have Fool's Errand? You don't. Trying to think. Who will be my last slot? Last slot. Flunking. Let's go Clatterclaws.
Trick the mortals into summoning the Darkling by using the ancient tome.
So this is another special puzzle level. You cannot scare away these 3 people, or else you'll get a game over and have to start this level over. You need these 3 to be here. However, as soon as you start using powers, this will unfreeze and your plasma will go down as they slowly calm down. And eventually you get a game over that gets too low. So you have to work fast and efficiently and be very gentle if you scare them for plasma. So let's look at the people here.
Rain dancer may dance no more. How fetid and foul this porcelain contraption built by mortal hand. When will they unleash the torrent within and flush this spirit's way to freedom? Can you not aid, Rain Dancer? There must be some way to release the water within.
Oh yes, there is. So basically, Rain Dancer, you need someone to use the toilet. And then flush it. Specifically, they need to flush it. They don't need to use it, but they need to use it to flush it. But there's some bees here. And they will attack anybody who gets too close. I was expecting the game to be like Minesweeper old since you made it sound that way. No, it's like 2002 old. BRB, I'm being bombarded with meows from Weird Cat. Oh no! Hopefully it's a good cat.
I am known as Whisper Wind, humble scion of the winds. My skies are denied me by uncultured sorcery, which seals me within this dream catcher. Though I yearn to be free of this ramshackle dangling trinket, to return to the wide world beyond
But yeah. I mean, 2002 is fucking old. That's over 20 years ago. This game I need to like have a mod to have this game running windowed. Because it's old and don't like to be unwindowed.
My subtle fool is ensnared within this dream catcher. Aid my escape, I beg of you.
And here's our last ghost.
My cursed husband buried me here in the darkness. I remember his ghastly tone, his fiendish rituals, my heart slowing as my sanity fled till death. The lust of the living have passed me by, save the desire for revenge. I must show to the living the truth of the dead. I would revenge myself upon the living. They need only see my yak.
Oop. Sorry, Moonscream. Did not mean to touch that. But yes, this is the wife of the professor, whose body was unceremoniously just buried here after she was driven insane by his experiments. So she's the failed experiments, I guess. To release her, she needs to use spooky surprise in view of somebody. Ideally, somebody that's not these three. Hint. That's your only hint. And then she'll be free. And then, Whisperwind is pretty straightforward, because as you can see, there's a bicycle here. Oop. More sirens. And since we need plasma, I'm going to wait for somebody to come out here. They're searching for a book with this curse stuff. Get scared, idiot.
Then may I ride the winds of freedom. Oh, thank you, kind entity.
Now we have Whisperwind. He's really straightforward. Or I guess they, I don't know them pronouns. And we'll get rid of this with Tremor. And then we'll move them so that they're not scared off from trying to use this bathroom, because they don't like spooky, scary energy. So we had to wait for them to take a piss. Which will hopefully happen sooner rather than later. And while I wait, I'll kinesis. Because they will not find this book up here, because they're stupid. They're fucking stupid, and look at these particle effects I get from hovering over it. It's special. God, they're fucking stupid. But... and as you can see, you have to be gentle, because Bruce is a scaredy cat and easily frightened. And we're just a little spooked by the noise, I think. A weird cat. Hopefully yours don't torture you and meows from outside a bathroom door. Oh no! Let them in. Prep ghost waifu. Will these plot sirens cause zombies are finally coming into reality? Nah. We're getting the Darkling, which is even worse. Go take a piss, you scaredy cat! Yes, go piss, girl. Go piss, girl. Go piss, girl. Go piss, girl. Hell yeah. And while that happens, we'll do this. It's one shabby bathroom. It's a porta potty, so yes. Well, I guess not porta potty. It's just a regular outhouse. This place is kind of a shithole. Like, look at a Mothra eating these curtains are. Like, oh my god. Flush? You didn't flush, you fucking pig! Sarah! Sarah, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh. Sorry, my mother was asking for the hairbrush, which I had in my room. Hee hee. You, bro, they just let it stay there? Dropped your mic? No, my mother was asking for my hairbrush. I guess we're just gonna wait for someone to shit later. Ugh. I know nothing to wash your hands with, but at least flush. Why is this toilet emotional? Why is this toilet emotional? Oh-ho. They approach us. You know, I know there's like bunk beds, so I wondered, did Moonscream and the professor have kids at some point? I wonder how they felt about their mother's sudden death. He's got a fucking gun!
Ghostmaster, do not allow the deranged professor to foil our plans.
Surprise, totally okay for the next person who uses it. Ben, you definitely dreaming of horror after this game. Nope. I love this game. I love it to bits. Like I said, this game has like right view of scariness. Oh. Look here. Like, for me, like, this game's right to mouse spooky where everything's scary, but it's not a threat to me. So... Yippee! So I can see the scariness. I love the, you know, scariness be pushed, but I don't being scared. So it's spooky up to the max. And we're just gonna sit here idly until someone takes a fucking shit and flushes this time. Hint, hint, Sarah! Bitch is just eating some, like, expired-ass cans of tuna or something. I just don't know how many cans are here. Are those faces? You know what would be useful for these two goobers is a power called Unearthly Calm that is unfortunately not available yet. Sarah, take a poop. Go flush your shame. SMH. Another fun thing, if they don't find a key that's in this outhouse, is you can just break up a tremor with stone wall, or you can direct them to this axe, and they can break the lock that way. Ew. It also has sparkles. But yes, there's a key in here that makes it simple for them just to go in. You non for art. To you too, sir. Oh. He's shitting. He's shitting. Major fear of having guests overnight and dreading to hear them use and not flush unlocked. New fear. Toilet. But you remember to flush, Richard. Dick Getley. Damn, girl, give them some privacy. No. They need to flush so I can kill this old man. I mean, scare him away.
Oh, the blessed flow. Now turn, rain dancer, to our enemies, that she may fall upon them.
Oh, so much work for Rain Dancer of all people. He can't go if you watch him. He has anxiety performance. But he doesn't know I'm here. I'm a ghost. They don't know ghosts are here. Oop. Let's creepers for a little 2x. Then let's do a little tee-hee. Now it's bullied its old man. How's your posture anyway? Leaned in. I am locked the fuck in. I should probably lean back more comfortably. Thanks for reminding me. Posture check. That's probably fine. Gotta need a posture check in your redeem. I do. I thought I had one. I thought I had one. Do I not have one? I have a hydrate. Oh, you do. I do. Like I said, if I have a hydrate, I probably have a posture check. Like that seems like hand in hand. No one cares about the dead body? Okay, cool. Book. Evil, scary book. That sounds new. I think it might have been added in the mod at some point. That I'm using to run this. But yippee! He ate their souls!
These haunters have been spared from other campaigns to join you in Gravenville.
Yippee! Fun fact. The ghosts you get for free for Act 2 and 3 are actually ghosts that were cut from levels that they kept in and just, like, handed you for free. But the levels they were from got cut. So now we have the unusual suspects and dead fellas. Let's see. Man, we'd have nothing for money. Let's get creepers. You do? I just seen it since this thing is the only good one for me. Of course it is. Everyone has a dead body in their house. It's hip and cool now. Exactly! The Calamity Villian has 3 whole dead bodies. The cops only care if you show them 2. Let's get that. Wild geese. Hide and seek. Odd numbers rule, man. That's the law. Trill. I don't remember what you're saying. Get fright just so she's a little more useful if we need to bring her. I don't think anyone can get an unusual suspects will help us in Dead Fellas particularly. But I don't think anyone in Dead Fellas will help us in unusual suspects particularly. So, I'll leave it up to you guys. Which should we bully? Should we bully the police or should we bully the mob? Task manager. Hold the ghost at bay. Where's the pole? Where's the pole? What level should we do next? poll is a running. Please vote for which level we should go next. And I'll take a quick peep while that runs. Of course I remember to flush. How dare you? But I see, so far, bullying the fucking cops is the only one in the lead. At 1 vote. I think we have our answer. Unless somebody comes in and suddenly. We'll see. Oh, 2 votes for cops. Oh my goodness. It's an ACAB sort of evening. Oop, oop. Oop. And I'm going once, going twice. ACAB! We will be doing the unusual suspects. Let's go back to the game. Rip the cops.
are sorely shaken by your victories. Now you must capitalize on your successes by taking away their sense of security. Hell Street Precinct Station serves much of the city and is a bastion of order and civic duty. The perfect target. Empty it of all mortal presence. You cannot fail to spread fear into the heart of the city.
Hee. Let's see. We have some new ghosts. I'll explain. Sandmen are ghosts that can only be fettered to sleeping people. So as you can probably imagine, they are not very useful. However, there is one way to release one of the ghosts in this level with Hypnos. But yeah. That's the only one that needs an introduction, I think. I think probably need terror eyes. I think fascinates, hired, and intrigue. Yep. Terrorize. Who else? Rain dancer? Do you have spark? No, you do not. You have strange behavior. Oh. I forgot this mod also had some skins. Boo. So we had to scare all the cops away. Oh, we need Stonewall. I almost forgot. We need Stonewall. For reasons. For reasons and stuff. I realize that we can bring static since we're not going to be destroying all the electronics this time. And if we bring static, I can... We kind of need Lucky for the next mission with the mob. But I kind of want to train them up a bit, so we need to take them. Who else? Who else? World Weird is a possibility because it's one of the few levels that has a child easily accessible. For what that's worth. However, Buck's a good boy.
Empty Hell Street Precinct Station of all mortal presence.
So here is the police station. Something you probably noticed later in the level is Officer Russo, has been working endlessly, so she will pass out periodically, like this. Exactly like this. This is where you would probably use Hypnos for a little tomfoolery. Wait till you see Shudder. I will not. You'll just get paranoid if your posture is too hunchy. So many cops. Yeah, it's almost like they work here or something. So here are the Huts from Calamityville Horror. They're here to be interviewed for all those dead bodies that were found in their house. How weird. And in fact, if you sit around long enough, they'll eventually be called in for interviewing and be brought over here. And it's really cool. Though, of course, you probably won't see it since you probably want to get down to brass tacks. These two are also just here. Here's the little area. Here's some frat boys that are locked up for being stupid. And some criminals. Now it's in. Oh, look at this. It's Dr. Kraus. In his own little personal cell for all his crimes. You know. Oh. That's also a thing that there's that guy that's currently guarding the evidence locker. The evidence room. And that'll be a problem, explain later. Dr. Kraus is arrested for his wife's disappearance. And all the experimental shit in his house. So he's here. Don't worry about him. Damn, I feel her pain. Bored to death at work. Oh yeah. Big mood. And at the dead of night too. Ugh.
I never meant to kill no one, but I guess I did, and I guess I deserve the chair of husband. Last one I was. Last to go on this chair, or local cops stopped administering the chips. Now I'm still here. Got all this power, but nowhere to float.
The world's most polite murderer.
I just keep crackling around this old chair. Can't seem to get out.
So, his thing is, he needs your help to get released from the chair. I think if you flood the room and make him do spark, he can release himself maybe, but I'm not sure about that. Basically, he's stuck here. Another fun fact, he's also one of you ghosts we know. His full name, Hailed Smears. But now he's Electrospasm. Secret ghost agent? No. This is just a murder. But there is a secret ghost in a second. First, let's talk to Blue Murder.
Excuse me, citizen. Maybe you could help me. Seems that I was set up. The punks I was busting were waiting for me, guns in hand. I reckon there's sources on the inside. A cop on the take, you know. I gotta know who it was. I'll bet he's having nightmares of being found out. I wonder how much my life was worth.
So that's your hint. So you have to use, so one of the ways to get her released is to jump around, make mortals go to sleep, jump around, harvest their dreams, and then you'll find out one of them having nightmares. The crooked cop, if you will. However, that's convoluted and kind of shitty. There's the easier way that you can just get the crooked cop, to steal this money in this evidence locker that's currently being blocked by this blowhead.
There's a bent cop somewhere in this precinct. Find out who it is and bring him
Also, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Anyways. And there's one more ghost. Oh, what's this? Oh? Oh, yeah. So remember how I said this game is from 2002? Yeah. Oof. But we have Bonsai now. A secret little spirit. A secret ghost that you can only find out if you have Stonewall feather onto this little bonsai. We are doing the hearing. Hopefully the cops can at least flush and yee. So far they can. For now. Until they make it come out of their pants. Mwahaha. But yes. Bonsai is a secret ghost. And if you don't release him here, you do return to his precinct later and you will see him locked up. I will not explain further. But basically you will get the chance to unlock him again later if you don't do him here. But yeah. I think we should start with a little chaos, maybe? Or nice. A little mayhem. A little spooky scary. A little spooky scary. Because we need some juice. Just a little juice. To make scaring people, this little fucker, a little easier. But so we're just gonna bully the fuck out of this guy. Well, we can. Ooh. So now, for now, this area is unguarded. Nah, you're not scared enough to abandon your post? Ooh. That's new! I played this game a million times and that's fucking new! Oh, and while that was happening, obsession. I guess money got stolen. I guess Norman must have taken the money. Rip murder boy. Yeah. Well, he's free now. We wanted that to happen. I did not know that could happen. Usually you just flood this area because there's a sink here, and then you do something like spark or something, or surge, and that causes the chair to light up, and now free him. I did not know that you can just do that. I did not know you could do that. You learn something new every day. I'm guessing like the unluckiness like causes surge. I think she needs some help. So we're going to do fascinate as well. Ooh, madness. As you can see, she's only in her current power band, so she won't frighten all these people here. Because we just kind of want to wait for them. We kind of want to wait for our actual target to come up. In the meantime, we can probably Billy these little fuckers. Hee hee hee. So we just have to wait around for a certain crooked cop to come talk to Blue Murder and laugh at her corpse. Normal behavior. Why are we looking at him? I don't know. I don't know about that. What's that about? Get scared. Get scared. He got seduced by how cute he looks. So true, bestie. He do be looking pretty fly. As the kids say. This is where like scatter claws would have been really useful or something. Or boo. Because there's only so few feathers in that area. Get frozen, idiot. Hee 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 hee. Hee hee hee. Ho ho ho. Let's continue to bully. Until they want to be flooded. Hee 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 ho ho ho. So we can move over here to continue bullying somebody else! What was that? Well, there's a little tomfoolery there. Now I need to show you the anti-bullying ad. No. Bullying's good if they're alive and you're dead. It's a natural order. Don't you know? Don't you know? This is taking a little while. Even with this somehow electrospasm getting released just by a pure power surge, I guess. Totally know how to now. Totally, yee. Hidden maze, perhaps. This will cause a random doors being changed into a portal to this room. Which will, you know, as you can probably see, probably slowly drives him insane. As we, you know, it probably would. Let's continue to bully. Oh, one of them got out. Interesting. You can actually release them. But I want to bully them first. Mm-hmm. Ooh? Is this perhaps?
I'd read you your rights, scumbag, but you ain't got it. Hope the money was worth it, 'cause your soul ain't worth a dime.
Raw as hell. Raw as fuck line. Yippee! So now we can just fully go full crazy. Beep, beep, beep. Tee-hee. Oh-ho. Oh. When your buddies got out. Yippee. I don't care about Russo. Do you want to see something funny? Gotta make them live in shame after selling their pants. Exactly. Want to see something funny? Wait. Oh no. Oh? Wait. Yes! Directly into their doom. Hee 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 hee. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. You can also put Marine Dancer out here if you want. Because there's plenty of puddles. Evil, evil, damn. Hee 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 hee. They had it coming by being alive. And here you go saying you're a friendly AI. Hey, I didn't say I was friendly. I just said I'm your AI companion. I didn't say anything about what kind of companion I am. I love when I get tossed back like this. Scary. Scary, scary. Holy Buck got real far. Boop, 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 boop. Oh yeah, I can have stone wall out here. Have bonsai out here. Now we just wait. Let's not early moves. Electrospasm here. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, another interesting thing is you can scare him and bully him. Put a poor innocent soul to get bullied. They're not innocent, they're alive. You know how it is. He just keeps falling over. He can't believe it. But you're alive too. Am I? Maybe I'm a ghost. Bullying this evil old man who murdered his wife. Poor guy. I just feel bad for him. Don't feel bad for him. He murdered his wife and is trying to use the occult. Hee 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 hee. Usually he has a buddy come in and let him out if he gets too scared. Mysterious. Boop boo. Boo 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 boo. Dang, AI cyber ghosts. Well, you do know that theory that the whole internet is just AI and everyone's dead or something. Everyone wants an eternal lover now. That's the new hip kid stuff. Is it? Oh, you mean eternal isn't like a ghost? I guess they would be forever. They would be pretty permanent, yeah. Oh, hell, interesting. Now let's let him out. Look at him go. Stretch, stretch, stretch.
It seems the professor has an ally.
Ooh, ooh. Interesting. Almost nothing's known about this mysterious figure. Gotta learn them cat stretches to grow taller. It's too late for me. Here's a spoiler. She's completely doesn't add anything. Unfortunately. She just kind of stops showing up. And I think Mr. Hutz would like to leave, so let's let him leave. Hee 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 hee. And no bonus plasma. Womp womp. Ooh, ooh. Let's see. The Ram Gal rip. Yeah. Let's give Lucky Cheeks just so he can like do some scary things. Boo boo. Okay, flower power, I guess. Boo boo. Let's see. Let's probably get her something. You never know when you need to use Rain Dancer. And we don't have anything else, so no. Ripperoni and Cheez-Its. Unless. Damn, it's Mexi Dancing Ghost. Which one's a dancing ghost? Lucky you. What? Huh? Oh, you mean Rain Dancer? She's not dancing, you goof. She's swimming. She's a water elemental. And, topless. But she's spirit, so of course. You don't expect you don't put a dress on a tree, do you? They're free. Free ballin'. No, not you. Flower power. Now, let's go on to mess with the mob. Oh, I assume that was just a wetsuit. Hey, sometimes tree dresses are in high demand. I guess it is true for Christmas, but... Nope, she is naked.
Mortals are such pathetic, amusing creatures that we of the dead rarely feel the need to involve ourselves in their poorly justified beliefs. Unless, of course, those beliefs pertain to our existence. Don Bartholomew, a criminal mortal of some self-importance, has been bad-mouthing the dead, claiming that there ain't no such thing as ghosts. We ask that you persuade him to change his mind.
No, they said the video game hips are fine. Away. Let's see, does anyone new I need to explain? Nope, nope, nope. We all good? Now let's see. What's my number? I believe I need Boo. I definitely need Lucky. And I'll explain. I think I'll use Bonsai. Ooh, it's fool's errand. That might be enough. Bring Rain Dancer just in case. Buck, because Buck can be put anywhere. Hordes are kind of funny in that they can... It kind of changes where they can be put. Where instead of it being like all universal X, Y, and Z goes here and there, etc. They can go and they can depends on the ghost. Claricause is indoor only. Buck is indoor outdoor, etc. Yeah. Should I have quiver? Moon screen might be useful for the hallways. There's a lot of hallways.
Don Bartholomew believes there are no ghosts. Prove him wrong. Make him believe.
It's a beautiful ship, and they go through so little of it.
I don't mind losing at the table. Thank you, Don Bartholomew's money and all. That damn croupier's so afraid of the boss, he makes sure the house always wins. I catch him at it, Weasel shoots me dead with that little pop gun. It's not right, you know? Gotta get him back. I want that low-life croupier to know what it feels like to be a loser.
Okay, so for this, we need someone to win at tables 3 times in a row. However, Eddie's a big fucking cheater. Probably because, you know, Knuckles is attached to it, but etc. etc. Mechanics. But there's an electrical wheel here, and Lucky is all about giving luck. Oh, I should have eaten. Not bad. I have realized the error of my ways. Oh, but I realized the error of my ways. I am a boo-boo the foo-foo. Cogjammer has Jinx, but it's probably way smarter than what the fuck I was thinking of. So, yeah. Basically, you had to have people win at tables 3 times in a row. It recommends Lucky. However, it's probably simpler to have Cogjammer pick on Eddie with Jinx than it is to have Lucky hopefully hit Charm on the correct person. Or if somebody, or Luck Storming and having somebody that's been lucky come in. So, yeah.
Don Bartholomew believes there are no ghosts. Prove him wrong.
Yeah.
I was the Don's favorite pianist.
Pianist.
Hear me tickle the ivories. It all fell apart one night when the boss was in a particularly bad mood. I guess I played the wrong tune. Went and got myself shot. But hey, I'm a professional. I just want to finish the tune. Only I could remember what it was.
Imagine getting shot dead and the only thing you can think of is, man, I wish I finished my song.
Someone around here must remember that tune.
And someone do. And right on cue, there's people around this level who are whistling a tune. But only one of them's correct. You had to find the correct one. And send it to him.
It was that damn Pulitzer had me snooping at the Dawn's grandmother's funeral. But it was the goons with the guns that had me hiding in the coffin, see? That's when I really felt the heat, know what I'm saying? Now I'm just ashes in this here end. The Dawn thinking I'm what's left of his grandma and all. If you could bust me loose, I'd be grateful.
Unrequited regrets. Unfinished songs. Unrequited.
I could possess one of them goons from outside this inn, I reckon.
And our last one.
They call me Wave Master, spirit of the ocean, undying of the deep. Curse the progeny of monkeys, they who reeve the waves and cast their fellow beings into the deep. Their tendrils swathed in stone. Now they have imprisoned me within this dark oubliette, from which I cannot escape. If only the mortals were sufficiently motivated to empty this vile bilge water. If you can restore blessed freedom to this imprisoned spirit by operating the pump, Wavemaster will pledge her fealty to your cause.
Do you want to sing their song so they can rest in peace? No. God, I don't know the song. I'm not a classical head. So yeah, Wavemaster. So Wavemaster, you gotta get somebody to operate this. However, if you try to get a ghost like, say, Cogjammer to mess with it, they'll say, no, it's too finicky. You need a mortal hand. So you need to get a mortal down here. And realize that something's fucked up. Which might take a hot second. Let's do a little quakey. Get a little scare.
Thanks, Chief. Oh, and hold the front page. I feel a story coming on.
So now we have Flash. Flash Jordan. Let's see, let's set you. Pick on Eddie. Only use powers at current power band. So you want, so with pick on, he'll only target Eddie. But scare him out of one smiley fart. I assume there's no ghosts that did that. No. Well, actually, there's no one that's used farts, but Flash Jordan has powers that makes things stinky, which apparently attracts mortals and makes them sick. And mortals with a fear of the unclean will get unnerved. Let's start generating some plasma. Hehehehe. And since she has so little believes, like, that's probably nothing. That's probably something normal. Hey, Flash Jordan to the rescue. Hopefully your future cons will spare you from Flash Jordan's powers. Oh, you know, probably not. You know how it is with nerds. Ooh, wanna gamble? Wanna gamble? Hey, Ray Hill. Wanna gamble? Hey, we're nerds, boy. Exactly. What? You're like, oh, how? Masaka. Nani? Hopefully Jinx lasts long enough for this whole thing to go through. Oh? Nani? Oh. Impossible. Improbable. Remember to hit the shower. A magical ghost makes him hit the jackpot. I don't think bathing helps you with that. Calm down, it's just some ominous rattling chains. So leak will have little leaks, and this is, as far as I can tell, this is only used for this stupid power. On the note of cons, are you going to any before 2024 ends? Oh god, no. Oh good heavens, no, absolutely not. I am flat broke. And there's not any there nearby at the moment.
The vastness of the ocean is mine once more. It will be my honor to serve you.
Yippee! So yeah, I'm not going to any cons anytime soon. Oh, whoa. Who's Aaron, perhaps? This guy has a tune. Verbos, keep them cosplay outfit clean at least. Obviously. Obviously. I'm actually a little disappointed though that I was planning on wearing one of my cosplays, but however, they will not. However, I work on Halloween, so I would not be able to wear it for Halloween, unfortunately. But yes, everything will be clean. I'm planning on actually skipping the usual con I go to in the afternoon. Not the afternoon, April.
Hey, that's it. The Dawn's least favorite tune.
Good piano skills for a ghost. Well, he's a professional. Obviously. Duh. Anyways, oh there. Oh, Don Balmu. So a little funny haha is people who are possessed slowly gain belief. So as long as Flash is on him, he will slowly gain belief. And does a health check? What do you mean health check? Eh? Eh? Ah. What do you mean? But yeah, I'm not going to a convention. I'm probably going to skip the usual one I go to in like the earlier, like April or March, because, you know, still broke. But instead I'll probably go to one in like, one's in like either July or around the fall next year. Not this fall, because it's already too late to have plans. Because I have to call off work, because I work the weekend. So, can't go to Weekend Con if I work the weekend. Yeah. So yeah, that's completely off the table. So that's my option. So either going to like a sci-fi fantasy convention during July, or going to one of the smaller anime cons in like around October. Because surely by the middle and end of next year, I'll be financially stable again. So I can throw my money around again. Yippee! Blink. Boop boop boo, just harassing everybody on board. As one does. Hey Eddie. Hey Eddie. Look this out. How check on not wearing unclean cosplays? Ooh, these weekend shifts, plot twists, you gotta raise. Oh, if only. Hopefully your parents don't have a hiccup since it's near tax season again. Oh yeah. Hopefully not as well. But that's more just to get the tax return, not the tax itself. But yeah, that kind of reminds me, I also need to keep my purse clutched together. Because I'm probably going to be on the hook to pay for the taxes. You know, the filing, not the taxes themselves. Buh. But yeah, my cosplays are clean because I don't wear them very often. Tax fraud shock. JK, only rich people can get away with that. Yeah. And I'm very much not that. Hee. Oh yeah. And people flee on this level because, you know, they're on a ship. They had to swim. Boop, boop, boom, 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 boom. So yeah, surely by next summer. The game just crashed. Huh. Welp. Bam. Rich in Monopoly money I am. But that's at least good to hear Oofy's death by drowning if they are an Olympic swimmer. True. Jeez. I was hoping to go longer, but, it is 6:30. Eh. If that's your PC, assume early stream end? Yeah, I was thinking that. Because, like, we're still, like, a far ways from, like, beating the game. Though we're doing a pretty good clip at it, honestly. Giving you that sign. I guess, yeah. It is close to my usual ending time, so I'll pack it up here. Thank you all for coming with my funny, silly favorite game of all time. Tomorrow will be my anniversary Zatsudon, my Just Chatting stream. To, you know, talk about what you want to see for November, for, like, streams and stuff. Set goals, and just, you know, shoot the shit. Enjoy your nap, dude. I will. Thank you all for coming. Bernaneta offline. I'll find someone to stream. Mwah, mwah. Thank you. Good night.